Alright guys, what's going on? We're back again with another video, and today we have a pair of Nike basketball shoes, something that does not happen every day. I feel like I say that every time I have a basketball shoe in the building, but this one is a Kevin Durant staple shoe. For those of you guys who don't know Kevin Durant, you were probably living under a rock for the last couple of years and don't know about the basketball lineup. This is one of Nike's star athletes, and this is the newest re-release of an old shoe, the KD4 Weatherman. So we're going to get into all the nitty-gritty about this shoe, talk a little bit about the backstory as we always do. First of all, thanks for tuning in as always. This shoe first released back in 2011, so they're finally back again. There's another KD4 that released recently that has a similar situation. The KD4 Galaxies, those also released back in 2012 and re-released in 2024. Same deal here, 2011 into 2024. So we haven't seen a shoe in a while. It's a very coveted KD, one of the most coveted KDs. KD4s are always near the top of the heap. And yeah, we're gonna go over the details, but first let's jump into the box itself. The box here is the regular KD box, very sturdy black box. Here is the size label for those of you who are curious. If we pop the lid, we just got regular white wrapping paper. I don't like spending too much time on basic boxes. If there was something to say, I would obviously say it, but it looks like the right shoe is looking a little more photogenic, so let's jump into the shoe itself. Right here on the lateral side, you can see that there's a lot going on. This is a very loud shoe. The front part, you got this green. This reminds me of like an Oregon green, like all the Oregon P's have this green right here. So that's one color. Then on the back, you got this like multicolor, warm toned aesthetic going on. Then you got a yellow swoosh on top of a black strap with other green spots on it as well. The outsole is one of the coolest things about the shoe, but we'll get into that in a minute. The laces that come pre-laced are the green laces, and those are the only laces that come with the shoe, but I think that overall they look pretty good. Maybe a yellow lace would suit it pretty well as well as the green. So yeah, if you guys don't know KD's backstory, he actually wanted to be a weatherman when he grew up. He ended up shooting a lot higher than that and ended up being a professional basketball player. But that is why the shoe is called a weatherman, and that is why you got all these weatherman details. You got a lot more of that multicolored warm tone aesthetic going on the medial side, as well as a green swoosh instead of that yellow one. You also got some mesh right here, which I just noticed. There is some mesh going on there. So right here we got like storm patterns. That's why there are these like squiggling lines. And then you got meteors. You got a lightning bolt on the tongue right there, as you can see. It's a little bit hard to see, but there's the lightning bolt right there. On the back it says KD, and you get more of those weather aesthetic designs. The outsole is definitely the coolest part of the shoe. You got a heat map on the outsole along with an all clear bottom. So you got the heat map right there. Pretty crispy. I really like the outsole. Obviously it's very grippy because these are meant to be on the court. Originally it kind of looked like the anatomy of a foot, but it is actually a heat map. Don't get it twisted. The midsole is done in all black. You got lines going all throughout, which is again part of that weather theme. This strap also has that. This strap is good for like functionality as well. It will keep you locked into the shoe. On the insole, you got a sun, a cloud, and a lightning. I'm gonna put a picture up. It's gonna be hard to get it on camera. I'll just put a picture. So that is again part of that same aesthetic. The other one also says the forecast calls for a thunderstorm. I'm going to try and put a picture of that as well. if I can get a good one without loosening the shoe up too much. You also got this little green swoosh right here on the front. And overall, those are the main details of this shoe. Sizing wise, I've heard multiple things. I have not tried the shoe on personally. I think true to size will be too tight for me. I go up a half size, but I do say that about a lot of different shoes. So it's up to you really what you want to do. Yeah, price wise, these aren't going for much at all. Basically just retail, so if you want them, you can easily get them. Do I think they'll go up in the future? I don't think so, not for a while, because shoes are kind of dead right now. People are prioritizing other things, and KDs were never that popular, unless, like, KDs have their fan base, and that's about it. Material wise, this front part is very hard. It's just like it almost feels like a turtle shell. It's just a hard green plastic TPU. The back part, again, not much give, very plasticky feeling. So take that for what you will. But it is a basketball shoe. Basketball shoes are not meant to be plush and squishy or anything like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you enjoy it. I do actually really like this one. I like the shoe. I'm not huge on this green on the front, but on the back part, especially from the medial angle, yeah, that is awesome right there. That's super cool. You also got coordinates going on, like 30.1, depicting different latitudes and longitudes. That's really cool as well. Cool details. They put a lot of effort into it. Even though it's just a re-release, it is one that people always like. So yeah. That being said, thanks for watching. Take care. More to come, and I'll see you all later. Peace.